Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Bat Châtillon 155-58. It's the tier 10 French SPG. It's located on the northwest spawn of Fjords and it's under the command of ChoosenDark. But I'm afraid this is another troll video, and you can see that in chat straight away. T62A says, "Stupid Arties, go in your stupid game." Well, yes, we've got a troll. T62A, he's over there. Tanknetko is his name. Well, he doesn't just say nasty things, he fires at Arties as well. Yep. There he is. That's it. He's 5-1 in, which means now he's lost the ability to earn a high caliber. Not that he was going to anyway. He's not a very good player actually. And he's fired another round in. Of course, these rounds won't do any damage whatsoever because, of course, now that team damage has been taken out of the game, because of people like him, it's not likely he's going to hurt anyone. Well, ChoosenDark's now trying to get a shot on the enemy from this position, though it's a bit difficult because the cliff is a bit too close to him. So he needs to change position. One of those chines is actually fairly good for shooting at the enemy, but it looks like he's going to try a long range shot. Oh, and the T62A's just tried to shoot him again. Okay, he's going for an IS-7, long way away, right down at the southern pass, fires around in. Oh, two at once! That's 2 for 1 there. He got an IS-7 and an IS-4. Stunned both of them, going for the IS-4 again. Rounds out. Direct hit. 355 right into the side of the vehicle. That's bound to have done some critical hits. Goes for another shot. And we don't see any results come back, so possibly he didn't actually hit it with the second shot, but on third shot rather. Okay, there's our troll. Hasn't moved off. He's not a very good player, you see, so that's why he has to insult Arty, because he keeps making mistakes and then keeps getting hit by Arty because of those mistakes. And well, there you go, not a good player. Good players play Arty, they know where Arty can hit and where they can't, and then they use that to their advantage. Well, it looks like the enemy is actually coming down from the eastern pass, and I get the feeling that ChoosenDark's decided that he probably needs to put a few rounds in there. He's chosen a position where he can actually hide, because you're actually in a depression in the ground there. Okay, he's got shots on an Object 140, just lining him up. Rounds out. He might find it much easier to aim with battle assistant, but he prefers doing overhead mode. It's perfectly acceptable. Rounds out. Just a little late on the M48 pattern, but he still gets some damage. 247 hit points, which is certainly not to be sneezed at. It's very useful for the game. One shot left. Object 140 is going to be the recipient. Rounds out, splashes in for 101, but now he's got a long reload. 49.86 seconds. Yeah, it's absolutely hideous, the reload on the Bat Châtillon 155-58. Not a word from the troll since. I think that's because he's been killed, yes. As I said, he's not a very good player, and so he's rather one of those people who are out of the game fairly quickly. He blames Arty for this. Of course, it's actually his own fault because he's just not a very good player. If he learned to play the game, he probably wouldn't have to troll on people. Okay, almost loaded. The M48 pattern goes down. The Object 140 is still there. There he is. He's in the other chine. Almost loaded. 3 shots ready. Now. Oh, and before we can shoot, the Object 140 is killed. Well, there's still 2 enemies left. There's STB1 and the Manticore. The team's winning. They're up by 3 tanks. Okay, ChoosenDark's decided to pop out of his little hole. Oh, the Manticore! He's out. And in fact, he's on the move. Trying to line up a shot on him. Fires a round in. That must have stunned him. Surely it was fairly close. Not close enough to do some damage, but close enough to stun. Now there's an Object 430U. The Manticore's headed south. And an STB up near the pass. Oh, 2 tanks! A Leopard 1 and an Object 430. He goes for the Leopard 1. Hits him for 230. Stunned the other one as well, the 430. He's loaded. Decides to go instead for the Leopard 1 this time. Fires just ahead of his path, hoping that he would back into it. He didn't, but he's still got 13 hit points. And the Manticore's headed this way. And unfortunately, ChoosenDark's in full reload. Now the Bat Chat 155-58 is a fast Arty, but not fast enough to get away from a Manticore, I'm afraid. So there's no way he can escape this Manticore. He's decided to back up and try and face him. Unfortunately, that Manticore can outturn him. Well, he's got some help now. Progetto and an Object 430 come to his rescue. The Manticore's taken some damage. ChoosenDark's almost loaded. We lose the 430. The Manticore's taken some damage. Lining him up for another shot. And he gets... Oh, and he fires one off anyway. The Progetto saves him. And he ticks affirmative. And the Progetto ticks affirmative back. I think that was a nice little thank you and a handshake. Well done on the Progetto. 2 shots left for ChoosenDark. Only one enemy remaining. It's the STB-1. And it looks like he's up in the Eastern Pass. So he's going to move up this chine and see if he can get some shots on that guy. Okay, he's gone to aim. Lining up the shot. That looks good. He's decided not to shoot. I would have taken the shot there, actually, I think, because he's more than likely in that position. Yes, he was in that position. So if he'd taken the shot, he probably would have got him. Shell lands behind him, so no joy off that one. Oh, we lose our own Manticore. He's only got 1 round left now. And the difficulty is trying to lay down the shot. Now, generally, I try to lay the shell down the opposite side of the enemy tank. Oh, he's done that. But unfortunately, it didn't work on this occasion. That way, the enemy shields your own teammate from the blast. He takes the full force and the stun. And that STB-1's going down. And that's the end of the game. So, ChoosenDark's alive at the end of the game, and the Troll is not. I think that tells you quite a bit there. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats, and we'll see how he got on. Well, it's the 3rd class tanker for ChoosenDark in the Bat Châtillon 155-58. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9 in this one, and his win rate was only 1,143, but then he didn't get a whole lot of shots on the enemy on this occasion. Probably will on another. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage was actually done by our Superconk with 4476 and the Progetto 65 who saved us with 4125. So these are very good players. And there's ChoosenDark. He's mid-table with 1468. And where's the Troll? Oh, there he is! 1210 hit points of damage. So yes, he didn't do much damage, did he, during that game? Didn't get any kills. Just got some XP for turning up, basically. But this is the person you should be aware of if you're an Arty player, because this sort of person, if he shoots at Arty, then more than likely he would take it one step further and try and team kill Arty. So do be aware of this player. If you see him in battle, beware of him, because he's more than likely going to hate on Arty and try to do something about it. He did in this battle. He tried shooting at ChoosenDark, but thankfully, now that team damage has been switched off, those shots did not have any effect. But if team damage had not been shot off, those 3 shots probably would have ended in ChoosenDark's game. So it just goes to show this guy is a would-be team killer, but on this occasion he didn't. But watch out for him. So, thanks very much for watching this game.